for school and for play, this is the Microsoft Surface Pro 4, and we've loaded it with accessories and services like a year's worth of tech support, a year's worth of antivirus, and the accessory like that pen, that's usually a separate purchase, we include. So we're going to break it down, everything that you're going to get, but this is that power of a PC that you can take with you on the go in a lightweight tablet form. So let me show you exactly what you're going to get today. Starting off with, of course, that Microsoft Surface Pro 4, hottest, latest, greatest. You're also going to get your mouse. You're going to get your keyboard right there in the front. You're also going to get that 1 year of Premier support, tech support, a year of McAfee antivirus, and you're also going to get this cute little slip-it sleeve to protect it while you are on the move and on the go. So all of this for $949.98. That's our QVC 2 big deal price. It's only good for 24 hours. You can see if you were to put the Microsoft Surface Pro 4 together with the keyboard, the Surface Pen, which is always a separate purchase out at retail. We also include a year's worth of Microsoft Office 365, the tech support, the antivirus, your sleeve, and that mouse. We're talking an over $1,300 value that you can get today for 6 easy payments of $158.33. Hey, we're just in time for back to school, and if you want to get your student off to a good start, set them up for success, this is a wonderful tool to send them back to school with. I want to introduce you to Brett Hamilton. He is our tech expert here at QVC.
Morning, everybody, or good evening, depending on when you're watching.
That's right. Good to have you.
Good to be here.
This is pretty cool. I think I've told you this before. We have a Surface in our household. Yep. That's my husband's device of choice. Yes, because it pretty much can do everything.
Yeah, I think a lot of people look at this device and go, that looks like a really fancy tablet. Well, it's tablet form, but this is a fully functioning Windows 10 computer. In fact, if you stick with us over the next hour, you're probably going to hear me say that over and over again, because I think at first glance people go, well, if it's a tablet, there must be limitations. If it's a tablet and it looks like a tablet, what can I do? And the answer is nothing, because it's built by Microsoft, and Microsoft makes the brain that's inside every computer that's out there other than Apple. So if it's HP, Asus, Acer, Dell, Toshiba, all of those computers have Windows 10 or some version of Windows inside. So Microsoft, the creator of that whole philosophy, that whole brain power, decided, you know what, we can do this as well as anybody else, and they weren't messing around, because not only have they built a computer that's portable, a computer that feels like a tablet, a computer that's fast, and more than anything else, speed is what we're looking for. Many of us replace a computer not because we don't like the way that it looks. We feel like, well, after all this time, it should be quicker. It should respond. It should turn on when it's turned on and not have to wait 2 or 3 minutes. And over the course of the hour, I'm also going to show you that speed with something as simple as turning it on. A lot of people go, well, that's not all that exciting. Wait till you see how fast this computer lights up, how fast this computer comes to life, and how fast this computer can work in your day-to-day life.
Well, remember, as our QVC 2 big deal, this value only lasts for 24 hours. You will have to make only one choice, and that's the color of your keyboard. So I'll take you through the options very quickly. Starting off, this is your teal, so kind of that deep peacock. Then we have it for you in your blue. Right next door we have black, and then we have that fun color pop of red for you. So that's the only thing that you're having to choose. Otherwise, all the accessories, all the services do come with it. So let's kind of get started with how this baby works.
All right, so for those of you that own a tablet and for those of you that own a computer, you know that there's a give and take. The tablet, the whole idea of a tablet is portability, right? You want to be able to take it anywhere you want to go, and that was the idea originally with a laptop. Problem is, laptops are getting heavier and heavier and getting bigger and bigger, and the laptop's starting to feel like the all-in-one, starting to feel like the old desktop computer. So Microsoft decided, what if we can give you the portability of a laptop, make it work like or a portability of a tablet, make it work like a laptop or a desktop or a computer, and then introduce this. This is not what it's called. I call it the Magic Pen, and you're going to see why this is the Magic Pen. Take a peek at my screen. Let's do something productive before we get into the stuff that's fun. School's going to start again. Parents get permission slips. It used to be that we'd bring our permission slip home, in my case in my back pocket, all wrinkled, my mom would sign it, you take it back to school. Now everything's digital. Parents get the email that says, you know, can Brett go to where we're going to Yellowstone? In the past, you had to sign this after you printed it. Then after you signed it, you'd have to scan it, or you'd have to fax it, then you'd have to copy it. No. Now, you can open it up, you can sign the glass just like this. Brett's allowed to go on the the field trip to wherever we're going, then you hit send, and it goes back to wherever it came from. So think about that for a second. Think about tax documents. Think about day-to-day when you're doing stuff that before took all these different steps, now can be done instantly.
I mean, if you've ever bought or sold a home, you know how much back and forth and paperwork and signing there is?
Yep.
If you can just do it all digitally, and now I have, like you said, that Magic Pen, that Surface Pen, it makes it so much easier.
Yeah, take a tax form, for example, because just like buying a home, taxes are a pain in the butt, right? There's a lot that's going on. And in the past, you could take a form like this, and we all know that you could type in a document. That's nothing new. In fact, look at this, look how responsive this is. Then it came time to having to sign the document, and that's where things got a little more time consuming.
Right.
Printing and faxing and scanning or stretch it like this, you don't even need your readers. You can sign the document, and if you make a mistake, all you have to do is erase it. Check that out. Sign the document. Oop, I put the wrong day. Today is the 30th, right?
Yes.
Well, what if I accidentally put the 31st? Nope, it's not the 31st. It's the...
Oh, look at that. You didn't have to erase all of it.
Isn't that wild? Every time you pull the pen from the screen, it sees it as a different pen stroke, just like it would be a keystroke. So I can make it all go away at once, and there you go. Then there's the fun. Then there's the whole idea of being able to take stuff that we've done over the summer, vacation videos, cool stuff like that. In the past, if you wanted to grab a still frame and be able to put this in a scrapbook or put it on Facebook or Instagram,
I wouldn't even know how to do that, Brett. How
Nobody
about that?
would, because you'd have to buy software. Then to buy software, you'd have to learn the software. And when you learn the software and you spend all that money, or take the Magic Pen, wait for a scene that you like for Facebook, like that one right there, double-click the back of the pen, and it opens up OneNote. And when it opens up OneNote, in fact, I want to show it to you again. Here, let's go down, open up a video.
And by the way, that video looked great on that screen.
Well, it's a high-def screen. So when you double-click, what you're doing is you're opening up OneNote, and OneNote allows you to go and capture images. Capture stills and be able to write on them, whatever it is that you're looking for.
That's the screenshot you just took.
That's the screenshot. So you could do the same thing with photographs. What if we go over to pictures, for example, and we find, I don't know, a really cool picture that we want to take and do something to. If you double-click it and it grabs OneNote, OneNote will allow you to go inside and even isolate a certain part of the picture.
So doing a little bit of editing.
Doing a little bit of editing. So now I've got that picture and I'm like, here we are in Boston. And you can write right on the screen. Think about a Christmas card. Think about an anniversary card. Think about anything cool that you couldn't do before because none of us know how to work a lot of that complicated editing and a very expensive, in some cases, software. Now it's all done with the help of the Magic Pen.
Well, let's kind of take a tour of the Surface Pro 4. I mean, I'm just watching you. You're touching. It's so. If you're not very tech savvy like myself, this is going to be a great tool for you because it's really easy to navigate.
It is. Out of the box, you're going to set it up very similar way that you would with a computer. But again, a lot of people see this and go, that's a tablet. Yeah, that can't be a computer. It is. And I'm going to show you over and over and over again why this is a Windows 10 computer and not a tablet. Not a whole lot to show you because everything is kind of built in. As far as connectivity goes, that little slot right there is actually for the charging cable. That's for your power cable. It's got a pretty sweet 7 or 8 hour battery depending on what you're doing with this. Go down here, something you would not find on a tablet. That's a USB port, meaning you could put a thumb drive inside there. You could connect it to a printer. You could connect it to another keyboard if you don't want to use the one we're giving you. Something larger like my mother-in-law. She's got a laptop. She still connects a mouse. She still connects a keyboard because she likes the feel of it.
But I'll just stop you right there because most tablets don't have a port for a thumb drive.
They don't.
They don't have ports at all. They have one hole and that's to charge it. So this already is different than any tablet.
It is. So it's giving you that connectivity and it's kind of changing the way you're going to use what was a tablet. That port right there is pretty cool. That will allow you to connect to an adapter that will allow you to connect to an HDMI cable. So what does that mean? It means anything you're doing on this tablet, I call it a computer, they call it a tablet, you can then show on your television. So if you're watching Netflix on this 12-inch screen, but then you decide you want to share it with the family, you can go and connect it to your TV. Now, this isn't all that exciting, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. It's hard to believe that right down here, they've put a micro SD card slot, that tiny little sliver right there. You would think, wait a minute, what about my camera card? How am I going to get my pictures in and out of there? That's how you're going to do it. So a micro SD card slot to go along with the USB, you would not find any of that on a tablet, right? The ability to be able to go ahead and use this like a computer. There is a headphone jack that's on here, and I'm not even going to bore you, but on the very top, there's a power button. Volume up and down.
No, I like to know these things.
There you go. Well, a lot of people are like, obviously I can turn it on. Excuse me. And then on the front, you have a camera at the top. And you also have a camera on the back, so front and rear facing, not only for stills, but for high-def video. So this becomes a high-def video camera and a 12-inch screen to watch it back. In the past, when we take video on a little tiny video camera, you're like, well, I'll check it out and hope that it came out when I get home. Now you can instantly see what it is that you've captured, what it is that you're looking at, what it is that you're doing, whether it's on a vacation, come holiday time, before you know it. It's hard to believe. Hard to believe we're saying that, but the holidays will be here, and there you go. Now you've got something you can use for everything.
Well, I'm glad that you bring that up because it is our QVC2 big deal, and maybe you start your shopping a little bit earlier because it makes it easier to budget. And so this is available on our best easy payment plan, 6 months, half a year to pay over time. But if you do hold the Q card, for Q card holders, we have a special financing offer just for you. You actually get to extend your payments over 9 months' time, interest-free if paid off within those 9 months. Here's the information for you. If you do not currently have the QVC Q card, you can apply for one, and if approved, you can take advantage of this 9-month special financing offer on our QVC2 big deal. This is the Microsoft Surface Pro 4. So let me show you everything that you're going to get because we loaded up with all the accessories and services, which we're going to get to as well. So of course, here's your Microsoft Surface Pro 4. Looks like a tablet, runs like a PC. You're also going to get that magic pen Brett was talking about. The Surface Pen, always a separate purchase, any other retailer. We include it in our bundle along with the keyboard in your choice of color, which I'll take you through. You're also going to get that wireless click-free mouse, which is nice, click-it mouse. And then you also have your 1 year of Premier tech support. You have 1 year of McAfee antivirus. And you're also going to get a little sleeve, a neoprene sleeve to keep it in and keep it all safe while you're on the go, because this is all about portability. So as far as color, oh, here's the value for you. So if you were to put this bundle together all on your own, you would be spending over $1,300. So just keep in mind, this value of $949.98 expires at the end of the day, or I'm sorry, at 9 o'clock p.m. So we only have this value good for 24 hours. 6 easy payments will go away as well. Here are your color choices. Take a look. So right down in the front, we have it for you in teal. And you're just choosing the color of your keyboard. Everything else is the same. Here's your keyboard color in blue. So it's a nice, deep, rich blue. Here's the black. If you are buying this as a gift for someone, that's always a safe choice. And then we do have that fun color pop of red. So maybe you're buying this for somebody they like color. This would be a great option. ET231160 will be your item number. All right, so Brett,
yeah,
let's kind of talk tablet and laptop.
Well, I think well, good.
I mean, I was going to say this is really both in one. You don't really have to make a choice.
Yeah, and I think in the past you did. You had to make a choice, and you were deciding, what am I going to use more? Do I need a computer for the heavy lifting to be productive, whether you're retired or whether you're in high school, whether you're in college? Is it something that you needed without any limitations, or was it something that you were going to use mostly for fun, mostly as a distraction, mostly as something to check Facebook and look at Instagram and shop and all that other good stuff? So the whole idea, and I don't think anybody saw this coming, of being able to put both of those technologies together and then also add the cool technology of the pen came out of nowhere, right? Microsoft was like, well, here's something that's going to allow you to do everything, so you don't have to make the choice. And again, when people look at this, they go, this is a tablet, what about this? What about that? I must not be able to do X, Y, and Z. Windows 10 is built inside, and the best way to show you that is to show you this. There is the Windows 10 interface right there. That's how you know it's a real computer. Most of the time when you look at a tablet, it looks very similar to this. It's a screen and it's got tabs and it's got thumbnails and all that good stuff. But for those of you that own a Windows computer, and by the way, a backlit keyboard that's on there, this keyboard connects with magnets. It doesn't connect with any sort of fancy technology that you have to learn to pair it or sync it or any of that good stuff. Check this out. You can pop it off the screen. It automatically prompts you down here and says, hey, do you want to turn this into tablet mode? Tablet mode meaning it would put a keyboard on the screen for you if you needed to type an email or something similar. But my point in all this is these magnets right here. Take a look at that. Those 3, 4, 5 little buttons, those little gold buttons, they talk to those magnets that are underneath there. Again, not all that exciting, but nice to know that if you can take this, and go like that, you're connected.
Well, I mean, you know, versatility. We're telling you, you're getting really a fast device that's easy to use
Yep.
and very versatile.